Good evening, friends, twin flames. 1044. That's a good, powerful, I feel, angel number. Um, I just woke up. I went to bed like 2 o'clock this afternoon and woke up and I'm like, oh man, wow. It's, I thought it was the next day. I'm like, man, I really slept in this morning and then kind of rolled and looked and it was really dark in the room. I'm like, man, it's going to rain today. I didn't know it was going to rain. And then it dawned on me, wait a minute. I pick the phone up and look, and it's still Friday. How many of you do that? How many of you do that? You just sleep so sound that you just boom. But I wanted to hop on because I got this like download while I was sleeping, and I put a video out earlier today, Friday, um, talking about the energy right now, and like coming out of this hibernation, this spiritual cave, like or whatever. Spirit was like, there's a fear right now. And that's probably the heaviness that's still back in the cave, might be trying to peek back out, come back out on you. Here's what Spirit's saying. That heaviness is this fear is of your twins not coming back. They're dating. They don't think about me. They're moving on without me. They're this, they're that, and you're stuck. You're scared to death that you're not going to get into physical union with your twin flame. Spirit wants you to settle down, cool your jets, and just know that the divine is working. There are things that are going on behind the scenes that neither one of you are aware of. And that the divine has your best interests at heart. And you've got to start feeling. You've got to get out of these negative feelings of doubt, of all this other stuff you've got going on. This jealousy you've got going on because maybe they're doing things that you're not doing. Maybe you see them out there, going out and having fun and you're not. You're stuck at home. You're stuck trying to do everything you can to heal. You're doing what you feel is what you're supposed to be doing. And they're out there living it up and partying and dating and all that. Well, that's what they're supposed to do. Just like what you're doing is what you're supposed to do. So you got to understand that. You got to let it go. Just get to the point of surrendering and saying, I'm going to be okay. If they come back, they come back. If they don't, they don't. But right now I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. And Spirit's saying, it's going to work out. It's going to work out. What they're triggering in you right now by them, going out, maybe dating, those things, what they're triggering is stuff right now you need to be working on. That's what you need to focus on. What is it that they're triggering in you right now that has you feeling this way? Because that's what needs to still be worked on. That's the stuff that I was talking about from that energy that needs to be like chipped away, chiseled off. Oh, I don't feel them. I don't this. I don't that. Well, yeah, you do feel them. You're just refusing to feel it because you're letting all this other stuff overwhelm you. And when you start settling down, your mind starts settling down. Your mind, not your heart, your mind starts settling down. You start feeling them. And unfortunately for you, what happens is when you feel that, then you start maybe looking at their social media. You start going there in your mind, and you stop feeling again. You cut off that connection like there, of feeling. You got to start feeling for them. You want to know what's going on with them? You want to know those things? Reach out to them with your heart, your energy. Meditate and just... You want to feel them, then meditate on that. Stop worrying about what they're doing. Stop listening to outside sources. Stop letting outside sources influence your feelings. Not your thoughts, your feelings. The ego's got to go. And the ego is what's keeping you in this state of fear. Once you start getting that taken care of, You're just going to come to the point where you are able to surrender, and you just know, even in the surrendering, you just know that you know that you know they're going to come back. You don't know when, you don't know how, but you just settle to that. And look, I've been able to do that for 3 years. Very first time it happened was me getting butthurt and me stopped contacting her, stopped trying to pursue a relationship, all the while knowing that I knew we would be together. We get back together, she reaches out to me, we get back and we start dating, become a couple, and then we separate last year. All the while knowing that I knew we'd be back together. Just like in March when separation had to happen. Your separation has to happen, guys. That's the thing you need to understand. Stop with the if this had just not happened, then we wouldn't be in separation. Okay, here's what I want you to do: resolve yourself with that. But if you had gotten through whatever got to the point where you're in separation right now, it would have been something else. Because you're supposed to go through separation. See separation as a blessing. It is a blessing. Stop holding that against your twin that, you did this. And stop all that. All you're doing is keeping yourself apart. Stop it. You have to go through separation. It is part of this. It is a beautiful blessing. See that as the gift and blessing that it is. Let this fear go. Let all that go. You're going to just be able to feel, not think. Get out of your head. This is spiritual, guys. This is not the romantic stuff that y'all are looking for at the end of the dock. The love boat taking you to the Himalayas to live in your magic castle. It's not that. Can you have the romance and all that after? Yeah, you can and you will. But you got to get through all this right now. You're not, if you're going to really be honest, let's do real talk here, guys, real fucking talk. Would you want to be with you in the state that you're in or the state you were in before you got in separation? I've been able to look back now through revelations as of late and say, my God, I would not want to be with me. I was messed up, fucked up to the max and didn't really realize it. I put it off on her that she was fucked up to the max. Yeah. She was. So was I. We both had issues that needed to be addressed. And I thank the divine God that she had the strength to do what she's done, to go into separation, and find that strength to do that. Because if she hadn't, no telling where we'd be. I'm telling you, you will see the blessing and the gift in the separation. You've got to let it go. Knowing that you know when you come to that point. Divine's got you. And it's going to work out. It's going to work out. So just come to those realizations, those conclusions. Put those periods at the end of these damn sentences that you've got. And stop it. Stop looking at their stuff and stop letting these outside influences tell you, oh, y'all ain't gonna work out. Why would you ever want to be with that person? Look what y'all went through. Look what they did you. Stop all that. They're not the ones that's gonna be with your twin. You are. Stop worrying about them people. You're gonna learn through your separation. Those people don't mean shit. At the end of the day, they don't. You're gonna start to learn. The only opinion that matters is yours. They are you, you are them. That's it. They're not living your life. So, Spirit wants you to just cool your jets, let things go the way they are, but know that you know you're going to be together. You just have to come to that conclusion and that realization. Start putting those periods to the end of the sentences. Stop making new sentences. Stop it. Stop thinking you're not good enough for them. Stop thinking that you're unworthy of them. Stop that, because you are. They love you. They may not show it because of the situation that you're in, but they love you, and you feel it. Whether you want to admit it or not, you feel it. Get out of your heads. Put the periods to the end of the sentences.